So what the kind of plan or what type of vision did yourself and Joe kind of map out for the coming months? This was obviously pre-lockdown, but for what you kind of had expected the year to kind of play out for yourselves?
Well, there was title talks a few months back. There was a few names in the there's the Felix cash. There was the situation with the British title. What was going to happen with that? Obviously, Liam Williams. It's no secret that he's going to be fighting for probably a world title in the foreseeable or the next few months. Well, when this is over. So there was a couple of different avenues that we was looking to go down, but we'll have to just sort of wait and see and get back fit and see what's what when we're back in the gym.
I know that Felix cash fight was something that we spoke about. I think it was after your last fight in Wivenshaw. Where exactly did that all get to? What kind of talks or how progressive were those talks?
Truthfully, we was close to making the fight happen. For one reason, it fell through, but it sort of could have been made possibly for May time. Obviously, the big show in Manchester in May. So it was very possible that it could have happened for then. Obviously, until all this happened, but I'm sure that fight will happen sooner or later down the line. Whether it's for the Commonwealth, whether it's for a bigger title, British title, I don't know, but I do honestly believe that fight will happen in the near future.
So just to touch on then, obviously before the gym closed, how many weeks did you have back there then being able to train?
Just shy of 2 full weeks. So like I said, I was really enjoying it. It was sort of fresh and new. So I had just under 2 weeks, and it was, it weren't enough for me to sort of be fighting fit, but it was a good start. And if I would have had a good 6 weeks, 8 weeks, I think I would have been flying and sort of fighting fit. So it's unfortunate all this to unfold, and sort of it feels like a bit of a step back, if you like. But you can only sort of deal with what's in front of you, and at the minute that's the only thing I can do. And truthfully, I can't wait to get back in the gym.
It's weird that obviously you mention all this, because I remember the Monday of the week when lockdown was announced, I was actually going to come up to the gym to interview whoever was in. So I presume now, having listened to you, that you'd have been in on that day. So I would have probably found out.
Yeah, you found out then. Yeah, I would have been in.
But yeah, trying just to move away then. Obviously, we mentioned that you're back in there with the likes of Callum Smith and what have you. Callum was one of the names being touted for, and he was in discussions and negotiations with Canelo's team to try and get that fight. By all accounts, Canelo had signed off to face Billy Joe Saunders. What are your thoughts on that Canelo-Billy Joe? If that fight was to happen post-lockdown and when life resumes to some form of normality, how do you think Billy Joe gets on against Canelo?
Billy Joe is a great fighter, very good, especially early on. And any fighter, truthfully, will do well to beat Billy Joe over the first half of the fight. But with that said, I don't think Billy Joe's been in with anyone of the likes of Canelo. And I think Billy Joe could, like I said, the first 6 rounds, 8 rounds could be up on the cards against Canelo. Because, like I said, anyone would do well to beat Canelo over the first 6 or 8 rounds, Billy Joe over the first 6 or 8 rounds. But I do truthfully think Canelo would come on strong, and his punching power late on would probably be too much.
It would have obviously been like kind of early doors for you being back in the gym, but as I say, Callum Smith was also in and amongst those talks and close to it himself. How did Callum look, or what was your knowledge of Callum's feelings towards the fact that Billy Joe seemed to have that fight secured?
Callum, I know Callum wanted that fight against Canelo, and I think it'd take someone like Callum to beat a Canelo. Someone, Callum's freakishly big for the weight, can punch very hard, and I think if you put anyone in, not small, but someone who's truthfully not a beast against Canelo, I think he's just too strong, too physically strong to have any problems. Not any problems, but not to come out with a win, should I say. But I think if anyone is the man to beat Canelo, or at least give him hell, I think it's Callum Smith.
I mean, another one of the guys in the gym, Jose Burton, who was unfortunate as much as anyone that lockdown was announced and everything started to get cancelled, I believe, during a week of his fight, his Golden Contract semi-finals. What was your knowledge of it all? How gutted were you for Hosea that he missed out on the chance?
Yeah, as I was getting in, Alfie, he was just sort of winding down, coming to the end of camp. So he put a lot of weeks hard grafting, and it was a shame, for any fighter to put a full camp in. And at the end of the day, these people not getting paid as well. So he just put a full camp in. He was in great shape. But I seen his last couple of spars of camp. He was looking very good, and in my eyes, he was the favourite to win that tournament at that point. And yeah, it's a shame to see that. I know there's talks of it being behind closed doors, which didn't come off. But yeah, it was disappointing and not nice to see.
You just mentioned behind closed doors there as well. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Would you be willing to fight behind closed doors, or would you rather wait until everything's kind of back to some form of normality and we can have crowds and spectators back once again?
Look, a fight's a fight. The crowd aren't going to win you a fight. There's too many in the ring, and the better man will win. But I can't lie, I think it'd be a weird atmosphere, a strange atmosphere to fight behind closed doors, almost feeling like a spar. But you still have to be in there. You're still in there, and you have to do a job, and you still have to prepare 100% and go into the fight, in the best physical, mental shape. But yeah, it's something I'd be open to, I suppose. Whether I don't know how the logistics of it would work and whatnot, or whether it will even happen. But nothing beats fighting in front of a big crowd, in a big arena.
Another fight I just want to get your thoughts on, or some developments, if you want to call them that. I want to get your thoughts on. Andi Ruiz Jr. come out and he said he'd like to work with Canelo and obviously Eddie Reynoso, trainer. And his plan would be to come back, have one kind of warm up bout before facing Luis Ortiz, if he could. What would be your thoughts on Andi Ruiz Jr. versus Luis Ortiz?
That's a tough one to call, that, because I like Ruiz. I think he's a good fighter, and obviously what he did, he can obviously punch, but I like Ortiz as well. Obviously, watching him against Wilder, I thought he was well up on the cards, and technically Ortiz is a very, very good boxer. Whether he can withstand the power, because obviously he's been hurt before in his career, I don't know, but I do fancy him, as a boxer to outbox most.
Marcus, we will leave that there now. I appreciate your time and the surprise of learning that you and Joe have obviously linked back up. Obviously, I hope it all goes well for yourself. Before I let you go, what would you like to say to everybody before you enjoy the rest of your day?
Just, stay safe and, stay positive, and, this will be all over before we know it. And the big arena shows will be back up and running. And, thanks for the support, throughout. Thanks to my sponsors as well, because it's been a tough time for everyone. But yeah, my sponsor stayed supporting me, Manchester Joinery, and Sterling Finishes. So a big thank you to them, and a big thank you to everyone, showing the support, and looking forward to, seeing you back at the big shows.
Marcus, it has been a pleasure to catch up, and hopefully I'll see you soon, and we'll both have our skin fades and looking a lot nicer without needing the caps.
Yeah, 100%. I've managed to get the face off, but it's just, there's no way this cap was coming off.
See, I've gone to the extreme. I'm just growing everything. I'm usually clean shaven like that, mate, but in these times I just thought, why not? But as I say, it's been a pleasure to catch up with you. I'll leave you.
No,
No, thank you, Marcus, and Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, Pete's Boxing Social.
Perfect. Thank you.